Okay, we're done with our dailies now. Let's continue with the story. Astra's show is about to start, Bella. Do you want to watch it together? I'm coming, I'm coming. Coming. It hasn't started yet, right? Bill, hurry up. I'm excited. Let's go. Special episode Astra-Nomical moment. On this normal, ordinary morning, why sit in front of the TV? With the kind of tension you'd expect in the battle with the Hollow, a familiar voice comes from the TV.
Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoran de Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
The theme... probably something like the Astra-Nomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
Buying tickets. You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
You mean Wise? Awful, that's unacceptable.
How could you, Wise? Only I, Belle, get to keep Barry on call 24/7 and have her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in novel ways.
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score. Pretty please?
All right, Fairy, name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangboo06. Third Assistant is Bangboo18.
Fairy, that's just mean.
I mean, Wise is important too.
Don't be so mean, Fairy. Wise is important to me, you know. He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil Six.
What?
Information updated. Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second Assistant is Wise.
Wise.
Fine, if that's what it takes to score the tickets. Wait, the tickets! They're on sale already! Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining
No.
tickets 0. Mission failed.
I'm sorry, Wise.
Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, Second Assistant.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Maybe I could think of something?
Maybe. I can think of something. What if I try inviting Astra out now? Maybe she'll have time.
Yeah, because we are friend with Astra. Her name was something fried rice or something?
And you're showing off. did you team up with Fairy behind my back?
No, no way. I would never.
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. This sucks.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with second assistant for details.
You said no, but you're bossing me around already.
Since when did you get so close to Fairy? With a thoughtful little AI, I'm not just an afterthought, huh? No one could ever replace you. I can't believe you're jealous of Fairy. No way. No one could be better than you. You're the best, Wise. Well, now I cannot keep pretending to be angry, but I still didn't manage to buy those tickets. Bill, please ask Astra for tickets. No, that wouldn't do. Ugh, I really want to go to the concert. How about checking out the scalper tickets? There must be some on Internaut by now. Scalper tickets are so expensive. Even though I really like Astra, maybe just listening to the album will do. Spending several times more money is just... Let's buy it. Isn't there a commission? Money is earned to be spent at time like this. Gotta make sure my brother get to the venue. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Belle. Though I end up becoming the second assistant without even managing to buy that ticket, that really wasn't worth it. Anyway, there's a mission on the schedule. Go check it out. Alright, then I, your sister, is off to earn some money. Alright, let's get that money for Wise. Money is meant to be spent at time like this. Let's use what we earn from this job on Astra's concert ticket. Alright, it seems the client is already waiting at the meetup spot in Hollow. Let's check it out.
The client must be nearby. Huh? What the?
It's Astra!
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you.
Wise! Come here, Wise!
We have another spectator. What's a bamboo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your Internaut commission.
Belle? In a bamboo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little?
Please.
We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Okay, Wise.
Oh, you too. But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise.
How about we let Wise take control of the bamboo now? You know?
Of all the proxies on Internaut, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it. Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
What is it exactly? Why is it so important?
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
How do you know that a best-selling record is fake?
That record sold like hotcakes. It's hard to believe it was a fake.
Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency and, because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
I guess that's the power of music. I wish I could experience something like that.
Aw, I'm so jealous. I've never experienced something like that before.
It's better that you haven't. The first song to touch your heart should be one of mine. But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds
Yes!
this record.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! You have to take control of this! Stop shaking me!
Oh, Wise, stop shaking me! Let go! Eos is getting dizzy!
Please, Bill, let Wise do this.
Oh, you two are just so adorable. Fighting inside a bamboo.
We'll play as her. This is nice. Okay, let me read this real quick. The first agent that can restore HP to all squad members. This is really nice. She's really good.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room.
Whoa, she's so beautiful.
Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me!
Oh, what's that scene over there? Could it be?
A time-worn document. On the first page, the World Paranormal Expedition, or Scrawl. The journal details a paranormal exploration of Ballet Twin. Some pages are missing, and the handwriting is blurred, providing only a faint glimpse into the bizarre experience of explorer. Exploration team block. I was right. I knew today would go smoothly. Someone on internet recently dug up an old comment from a paranormal site a few years back. Weren't there rumors back then that only truly great music could summon the marionette of the Ballet Twins? Oh yeah, whenever we're about to fight the twins, there's a music, right? Someone with the ID name Sofa Cushion and Potato Chips who claimed to have bootleg recording of Joran. She was very confident that the album is a true musical masterpiece and it will definitely attract Marionette. Eager to try it out, she then signed up for a paranormal investigation at Ballet Twin. After that, she disappeared without a trace. According to one of the explorers, Sofa Cushion and Potato Chip was playing Joran's song at the time, but they had never heard it before. I remember during that improv performance, Joran jokingly said, "Sometime you may find miracles when digging around between the sofa cushions." If my guess is correct, Sofa Cushion and Potato Chips was there that day, just like me, and the album she played is very likely to be that legendary album. That's right. This was the base of the paranormal exploration team. I knew we would find something here. The log knows that 3 people left the team and the next exploration target is the Collapse Gallery. The Collapse Gallery, I remember it. The collapsed gallery. I remember it. Yeah, I have a feeling that we'll definitely find something today.
Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
Do it wise.
Please stay close to me.
Oh,
Got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Well, you're the one who's always asking for something. Someone left graffiti on the corner of the wall. The lights are all out. So scary. I think I heard singing. I wonder if it's something left by the paranormal exploration team. If I get the chance, I'd like to hear Marionette singing.
Bamboo's external memory unit. It stores key record of paranormal exploration team past operation. When accessed it revealed logs of the team activities and analysis data. However, the record abruptly cut off at the critical moment, hinting at a grim and unfortunate outcome. This suddenly interrupts steers a deep sense of curiosity and unease about the truth of what happened. This looks like an external memory unit for Bamboo. Could there be any clues? Should we try reading it? Come on, Belle, open your mouth. Open your mouth obediently. Yum yum. The data from Astra was delicious. The data has been retrieved. It really is the Bamboo from the paranormal exploration team. After leaving the gallery, they went to the pantry and then came back. That's a bit strange. Let's go take a look.
The bamboo's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away. Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay.
Her reach?
Ends here.
She can reach that far?
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay?
Inside this folder, I hope it's not bad news. I just want everyone in the exploration team to be okay. There's a letter from the sofa cushions and potato chips. If they had time to leave a message, a message, it should mean they are okay. To the adventurer who found this album, please rest assured I have safely escaped. The flickering lights here are truly terrifying, but following my instruction, you can get out of here too. It's a pity I have to leave Joran's recording behind, but there's no helping it if it's so everyone can escape. Marionette look really scary, but anyone who likes Joran's music can be a bad person. As long as this album is played, even the ethereal will calm down, as if they're really taking it in. Take this opportunity to run to the gallery downstairs. I left a hollow data storage unit there. I hope you get out successfully. Whew, I can finally relax. It seems we safely escaped under the protection of Joran's music. Wait a minute, does that mean... Ooh, and an official record album. It was secretly recorded by a fan known as Sofa Cushion and Potato Chip. During Joran's fans meeting, by a twist of fate, this became the last semi-public recording of Joran. Never officially released or leaked, it has since become a legendary album among the music enthusiasts, hailed as Joran's legacy. I found it! This is it! It really exists! I'm so happy now. Well, I have a request. Could I make a small request while I have the chance? Then I'm going to take the opportunity to raise the prices. Wait, can I ask you to sign an autograph for my brother? Is that all? Of course, no problem. It must be written to my to my dearest wife. It has to be better than the one for Belle. Oops, I suddenly realized I don't have a pen with me. Let's get out of here first, then we buy a pen and I can sign whatever you want.
Finally found it!
Wait! Is it a hallucination?
Gotcha.
Oh,
Ow, 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 ow.
it's Evelyn.
You got me?
Miss Yao. Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot.
The autograph. What?
There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
But we don't have the ticket. Astra gets in the car and stretches out. A constant, nagging noise draws her attention. On a second glance, she sees a man on the car's videophone shouting angrily. Evelyn presses the mute button casually. With the sound cut off, the man's angry expression looks even more ridiculous.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internaut? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internaut post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
Oh, so it was like a public request, like the first one who gets it, gets it. We're just lucky that Fairy got it first.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a bamboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut, pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
I'm surprised that nobody noticed that. Oh, is that Astra Yao? Riding a public bike into the hollow? Oh my god! I'm surprised nobody noticed that.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
I bet she knows Jane Doe.
Not exactly, but close enough.
Uh-huh. So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy. That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline. Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes? Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
I thought she would continue.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
Eve swiftly reached out a hand to press firmly onto Astra's shoulder, using her body weight to press her down into the small gap between her seat and the floor.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed.
Oh.
Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
A stalker? We play against her! Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
Where are you running off to, Astra-Yo?
I am your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to me,
Pull aside!
Press the advantage.
Oh my god, she's so good. Her skills also good. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm just stopped thinking for a moment there. Another enemy,
I'll take you.
nice.
The info was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. Move it! I knew you were just a talentless company puppet!
Catch the rhythm.
Shut it.
We fight together.
Out of my way!
Don't cross the line.
Allow me.
I knew it wouldn't be so easy. The best defense is a strong offense.
Oh, perfect. Wait. Oh, when we use her ult, she removed her cape. Oh my god. Eve, are you alright? I'm fine, but we can't let our guard down just yet. You guys take Miss Yao back. Right. What about you, Eve? Aren't you coming? It's dangerous to go alone. There's something that bothers me. I have to truly investigate the goal of those attackers. Miss, you should take the car back first. I will be there shortly. But, oh, I see. You must have your own reason. Then I'll head back first. Eve, make sure to come back safely. I will. Eve, watching Astra leave safely, let out a sigh of relief. The assaulter mentioned some intelligence. Miss Yao's clearly being followed somehow. Her position must have been leaked. Besides, who else could it be? Thankfully, they're quite unprofessional. We have fought just now. They didn't even realize that I had knocked their communicator off. As long as I find the comms, I can find who behind those attackers. Also, how exactly did Miss Yao's schedule get leaked? Found it. This is it. It's completely wiped. So this is why they're not worried about losing the communicator. But, like they say, no data can be completely erased. Guess it's time to meet an old friend. The secret code is... Oh, I remember. It's the payphone on 6th Street. Let's just walk. The secret code is the nursery rhyme 11556654433221. The old payphone let out a series of dial tone before falling into silence. Eve waited until finally a voice came through on the other end of the line. Hey, I thought you'd never call. What's up? I need your help. Oh, that's rare. There's a mission you can't handle? Go ahead. Tell me what I can help with. Can we meet? Meet? Fine. Since I promised to help you, I'll help you to the end. From where you are, can you see that Tin Man's beverage shop? Yeah. Turn left at the intersection and walk straight. There's a good spot for us to rendezvous. You'll know when you see it. Wait for me, I'll be there in 10 minutes. If it's just 10 minutes, maybe I'll take a walk around the area. I also need to keep an eye out for any suspicious people. Like the one behind me. You, what are you doing here? Is this your home? Do you live here? Sus. You wanna eat first? It smells good. Dear customer, we have a special menu item today. Would you like to give it a try? Maybe next time, I'll bring some friends along too. Sounds great. I'll make sure to add the most delicious topping for you and your friend. He's a cheerful shop owner, not suspicious at all. I remember there's a video store over this way, right? Yes, it's right here. What kind of person is the video store manager? They're good kids. What's wrong? Dear customer, is there something you need from them? Ah, it's nothing. I was just asking. This customer seems a bit suspicious. I should let Bill and Wise know. What did you just say? Ah, nothing. Nothing at all. I was just saying thank you for liking my noodles, haha. It's about time to head to the rendezvous point. Eve must be really tired, so let's just walk. Waiting, a girl in a hoodie with the hood pulled down low poke at Eve on the shoulder. Wait, is this Rain? Oh, it
Long time
is
no
her.
see. You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So, what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even for.
Let me see.
The girl hooks up the communicator to her portable laptop. After rebooting it a few times, pop, the communicator emits a puff of smoke.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out and the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Luke?
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Oh, it's bad for Astar.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing.
I mean, we do save her, right? In the Ballet Twins Tower?
Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
Rain smiles at Evelyn and leaves. As Evelyn watches her go, she thinks to herself, Rain, that's a beautiful name too. On her way back to Astra, Evelyn can't help but think about that IP address. It's an internal company IP, which means that the person who leaked Astra's location was an insider. I knew it. It was one of the staff member. Later, at the observation deck atop Starloop Tower.
Miss Yao,
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm.
Especially when you take that public bike.
Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived. Even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's. The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope. If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
Carefully putting Joran's record away, Astra strokes the control panel a few times as if playing an instrument in silence. The curtain of Starloop Tower slowly begins to lift. A dreamscape quietly unfolds, floating in the night sky and welcoming the starlight and the distant beyond. Oh.
Music is magic.
True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
An excited yowl punched through the tranquil silence of rolling around the bed. It's wise, isn't it?
It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. She sent us an invite! Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get the VIP treatment?
Let's go! Awesome, a perfect way to ring in the new year.
Woohoo! Now I can enjoy New Year's without crying over not having a ticket.
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people online would hate on her.
Hater dissing her online?
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this Astra-Nomical moment New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points.
Fairy, delete all those accounts.
Number 1. She's ugly.
What? Whoever said that is blind.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly is ridiculous. We can't let them get away with this. Let's fight back.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
Hang on, isn't that using superpower for evil? Fairy, don't make bunch of bots.
Fairy, you are an ethical AI, and you can't just make a bunch of bots to fight trolls.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
So the comment, you're telling me that you already sent the comments?
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. Stop, we're not doing this.
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies. We must stick to justice, or we'll lose ourselves.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. In fact, her musical achievements are right on par.
When in comparing the two, they are both amazing. It's not like Astra's success comes solely from corporate backlink.
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he'd have been a fan too.
Haters are gonna hate. They
True.
just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. And that's why we should refute them firmly.
Let's not cause trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Let's fight back. No one talks. This is like good option or bad option. Let's not cause troubles.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
You're too kind, Belle. I'm still worried, though. Is it really okay if we don't do anything?
And just like that, you spend the entire day following posts about Astra on internet. Is this the price of stardom? How does Astra handle this endless negativity? At last, the day of the concert. Today is Astra's concert. From now on, down the millisecond, we must enter 2 hours in advance. Traffic good, weather's good, and the invitation is in my pocket. Bill, are you ready? Can we head out? Obviously. Let's go. Wise, you're so impatient. There's plenty of time. I can feel the boiling passion. Alright, I guess it's good to leave early. Starloop Towers, downtown, city center. So just the journey there will take quite a bit of time. So you also think so, Bill? I know I'm being impatient, but I really wanted to get there early. It's great that you understand how I feel. Starloop Tower. Is this the Starloop Tower? Oh, it is. Whoa. Wise. Oh, this is the legendary Starloop Tower. Look, even the glow stick are designed to match Starloop. Astra is so thoughtful. Oh. This is nice. I'm so happy I can spend the new year with Belle and Astra. Your jaw is on the floor. Your jaw is practically on the floor, haha. Wise, you look so funny. I gotta take a picture. Sure, let's take one then. Although I've already set eons to real-time recording mode. Everything that happened today, every minute and second, I'll make sure to record it all. Spending the new year with Belle and Wise must record it all. Eons want to be in the shot too. Can we ask someone for help? Hey, can you take a picture of us? Astra Yao, what a queen she is. I wonder if she'll get annoyed if I ask her to sign my album later. That's a common misconception. The company just used the queen as a way to package her and establish an interesting character for her. Of course, it's also related to her professionalism on stage. Astra is super cute in real life. Yeah, she is super cute. She's friendly and down to earth. Yep, that's exactly it. Too bad, I actually like the prideful and aloof kind more. Seeing the other person walk away, the girl seems a little down. How about asking her to help take a picture? But I think Astra is super cute like that already. But it's nice to have at least one person who agrees with me. Would you mind taking a group photo for us? Excuse me, could you please help us take a photo? We'd like a group picture. You must be an astronaut too. I knew it. Cause you arrived earlier, just like me. You got it. Leave it to me. Thank you. That should be... That's nice. Your photography skills are amazing. You made Eos look so cute, and Belle looks great too. Much better than the photos I take. Looks like we found the right person. Of course, I've collected quite a few of Astra's photos. I'm a real good at photographing people. Just as you're looking through the photo you have taken, Astra's Yao manager Evelyn strides over to you too.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
How did you know? Yeah.
Huh? Wait, how did you... Only like 1, 2, 3... Oh, it doesn't matter. There shouldn't be that many people who know who we are in the first place.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a bamboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a hollow? The only one capable of that level of in-hollow communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that bamboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a bamboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Skill at impersonating a bamboo? Eh,
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute bamboo.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute bamboo. If you get any better, it might be a bit too much.
that's true, Belle. You're already cute.
From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
I strongly agree.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her position, she needs all kinds of talented individuals to...
Talented individuals. And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
I guess our video store on 6th Street counts as a business?
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
We have to stay low, guys.
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood. All right, dear guests, please follow me.
Evelyn guides you through Starloop Tower, giving you a bird's eye view of the entire skyline. It's stunning, but you feel a pair of piercing eyes fixed on you the whole time.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his expression went completely cold. Honestly, it was pretty intimidating.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Evelyn turns her face slightly. It's like she isn't saying this to anyone else, but softly reassuring herself. Speaking of surprise, Eve! A familiar voice come rushing in our direction.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh, he was furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
20 deadlines?
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You guys are so close. This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
This kind of back and forth feels oddly familiar, doesn't it, Wise?
Totally. Conversations like that happen every day between an unreliable sister and her sharp, capable brother.
Unreal.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh?
That must be the music director. Face the enraged director's outburst, Astra grabs Belle and Wise by the hand and runs without hesitation. Evelyn follows closely behind, letting out a wry smile. Work always comes with unexpected crises beyond one's job description. After a close game of hide-and-seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in the shadow as she watches the supervisor leave.
What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter, it's really you. I can't believe you're actually here. Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment?
I don't trust her, Astra. Can we not give it to her?
Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me she's going to break it.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
But I still don't trust her though. She is kinda sus. After wishing Astra a successful performance, Lady De Winter leaves. This VIP room offers the best view and is usually reserved for special guests. To prevent company staff from interfering, I booked it under Astra's name. Was it really a coincidence that Lady De Winter was here just now? Could there other insider in the company really be? The best way to dispel suspicion is to uncover the truth. Eve? Where are you going? The performance is about to start. Is it just my imagination? Or does something seem to be waiting on your mind? I've just been with our two guests all this time, and there's still a lot of work to go over again. Wow, Eve is so serious. Actually, there won't be any issue, even if you don't go over it again. How about you leave that and come backstage with me? Just kidding. The only reason I can focus on my creative career is because you've been helping me. with all those troublesome tasks, so let's go with your plan. Miss Yao. Hmm? You go ahead with your work. I'll play with Bill and the other for a bit, then head backstage. The director may not have calmed down yet, so we better not go too early. Alright, see you tonight. Okay. Evelyn heads off in the direction Lady De Winter went. Huh? There wasn't a foot car here when we came up earlier, was there? Could it be a let left by a I forgot how to pronounce it. Fugue? Fugu, as expected. I already conducted a true inspection of all the VIP guests' items for the concert beforehand. This note must have been slipped in not long ago. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. It's a code, and the answer seems to be related to a golden object, but the entire star loop is resplendent with gold. Seems there's quite a few places that needs to be checked. The Golden Record Sculpture, a famous musical work. Evelyn carefully examines the Golden Record Sculpture. There are a total of 8 discs, and they don't seem to be anything special. But this sculpture almost perfectly fits the riddle. Wait, could it be? Is the answer the number 8? The Lady Astra's concert also starts at 8 p.m. This can't be a coincidence. I'm almost certain the first clue is number 8. Why are the leaves of this plant tied in a knot? Where? This one? The leaf of the potted plant have been tampered with. Looks like I was right. This is the secret message they left for me. Evelyn unraveled the tangled plant leaf, revealing the word landing carved into it. Landing? Could it be that Fugu's planned operation is to sabotage today's New Year concert? When you contacted me before, you were always vague. Was that just a delay to letting me know until now? This is bad. Although Odinium has made extra preparation to guard against Fugu, Hobson and the other... I'll check everything before notifying Hobson. Let's see if there are any more clues. The poster? Miss Yao's poster. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. Miss Yao may not be made of gold, but she shines just like it. But I've been keeping things from her. What does that make me? I had an opportunity in the private room just now, and I let it slip through my finger again. This poster must be hiding a clue. As expected, the word upstairs is vaguely visible on the dark part of the poster. Upstairs? Could it be referring to the atrium?
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible.
At the moment, the communicator buzzed.
Mr. Hobson.
There is a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
It's a little hard to describe, so if my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
After ending the call, Evelyn exhales deeply.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth.
Oh?
Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
The beginning of the concert creeps quietly closer. Evelyn takes a deep breath and heads towards the atrium. We can go too hard on Hobson and his crew. We still need them to hold up Fugu. When they start fighting, we'll have the time to figure out what the mole is plotting.
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green.
That's your real name?
An elite spy from the organization infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still, I can't help but doubt. I can't help but be suspicious. I just had to ask. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good, that saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years.
You're going to take her out?
Now!
It's an ambush.
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't comply.
Fight back, let's go! Where are the enemies?
Tell your people to stop! The real enemies are on the way! My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. Fugue's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao.
Nice. That's it?
Reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Wait, the concert start.
Good evening, new Eridu. We share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
One guy is just.
Traitors are unreliable. Go think.
Do you guys see that one guy who did a kung fu style? So stupid.
Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor.
I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team.
Miss Yao? Miss Yao, can you hear me? Control room, you copy? Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own.
Talking.
Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have to break into the central control room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation, especially if I'm going to put you in danger. It's all my fault.
Evelyn confesses everything to Belle and Wise. From the long-standing grudge between Odium and Fuke to her role as a Fuke spy that had been planted by Astra's side. Carrying out Fuke's plan while avoiding Odium's suspicion, all the while exhausting every effort to uncover the identity of the other mold beside herself.
So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra, right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything happens to Astra because of this, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
You too.
If we take over the central control room, Fuke's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day!
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Bruh.
Will Belle just say bruh?
Bruh.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bruh.
Wait, that's surprise. It's so. I've got. This caught me off guard.
Bruh.
Okay, let's continue.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh?
Is there a bomb?
This countdown. It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Let me take a look.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage this show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go, get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Meanwhile, on the stage, all the light went out during the intermission, leaving Astra alone in the dark. Leaving Astra alone in the darkness, frantically trying to reach everyone.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance. I've got no other option.
And the second before the light came back on, the costume change was a success.
Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all.
Gunshot.
What's that sound? Bullets? This song wasn't supposed to have bullet sound effects. But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography? Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So... Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream. But that won't stop me. Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me. All exits are now free.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience!
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through Eos now. The timer is connected to the explosives.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even their own people won't make it out alive. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. But I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
I knew it. I know you. I knew it was you this whole time.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears, and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go. Wouldn't you agree?
Screams of the murderer.
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live? I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice. But do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away. Just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran de Winter to his death! My most beautiful dream, my most precious residence, my true love. It's almost time. Oh, how rude of me. I haven't even given you all a proper welcome. 3, 2,
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core! The Starloop lost power! What do we do?
The only song Yoran's legacy. You will fall.
Let our souls resonate!
Hailed as a G, nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran. Slips through my defense. Have you ever come to end this done? I will make you and everyone else understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow. It was you who pushed.
Lady De Winter suddenly pulled out a pistol and without hesitation aimed it at Astra. At that moment, Evelyn rushed forward and shielded Astra with her body.
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help.
Evelyn! Are you okay? Speak to me.
Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
What do you mean?
She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by few to watch you.
No! That's not true!
Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings between you? Absolutely sickening. You're a lapdog serving the interests of capital. While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit. He belongs to me. Give me back Yoran's legacy!
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do! That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past. So now, I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Astra can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash.
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish. Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will plunge into oblivion!
Lady Tessa De Winter dropped her pistol, her curses dying away as silent tears rolled down her face. Joran, I'll wait for you where the starlight dims. Will you be there? The pistol fell from her hand as her eyes glazed over with madness. Laughing like a maniac, she disappeared into the panic crowd.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust. No matter what your name is, you're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us, and the future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yes, with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing. But fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Everyone was panicking, sent into the chaos from fear. So long as those three harmonic cores are reactive, then there's still a hope. Oh,
We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shield's green! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end!
I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
是属于我们不散的记忆。我们最辉煌的那首歌，在光里我弹奏着，宇宙的魔力冲散着不安的痕迹。风暴消失后。 自由辽阔是我们的晨曦，奇迹，记忆。
Oh my god. I got tears in my eyes. After the concert, Evelyn spent several days at the public security, giving statement and answering every inquiry. The information shared with public security needs to be handled with utmost caution. After all, this matter involved Fugu, Lady De Winter, and the organization. I can't believe it, they hid it from me. How could I not be worried when Eve is missing? Please come out soon. Officer? Please, Eve isn't a bad guy.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me. It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard. There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi. Please, go ahead. This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter. I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand her pain, but just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair. From that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record. And this master copy belongs to her. Please let her know that Yoran has always been by her side. Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other tasks to attend to.
Public security officer escorted them to the door. Astra noticed that Evelyn's expression has relaxed considerably. They didn't give you a hard time, did they, Eve? Public Security's Qing Yi and Captain Yu Yuan, incredibly sharp. My history with the organization couldn't possibly slip past their keen eye. Thanks to your persistence, the company and the Secretary General Hobson decided not to hold me accountable this time. And my past has nothing to do with this case. Besides, I do have intelligence that can be useful to her. For them, taking down the organization in one fell swoop is far more important. For me, this may be a mutual beneficial situation and I'm happy to help. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Nothing else is important to me. Then, let's head back now. Huh? Are we heading back already? Well, yes. Why wouldn't we? We just got out. Let's not go back. I really can't with you. Alright. Since it's nice out today, we're not far from 6th Street and last time we only escaped thanks to those two from this video store. Let's go and give them a proper thank you. Yep. You should head back first. I will ensure Miss Yao's safety. You should head back first. I will ensure Miss Yao's safety. 6th Street. Let's go 6th Street. The two get in the car and head towards 6th Street.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you reminded me. The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. And that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious.
Oh, duh. Oh, I thought we're going to the Bardic.
I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's about right.
This place is completely empty. But why does it feel so familiar?
Oh, is this the place when the fan meetup?
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
Oh.
The gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran's final performance was held in this little shop. It's been so many years, I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you remember, Eve?
Because I was there too.
Shh, she was with the crowd.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. I heard music coming from the shop and stopped to listen for a while. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd. I didn't actually see him, just vaguely heard his voice.
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music had brought us together. Turns out, we've known each other for a long time.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all your fault, Eve. I'm about to cry now.
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces, we can still feel each other's presence.
Yes. Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us. A resonance that never fades. A connection that transcends time.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the present.
Yes. Only the present.
Stand quietly on that empty ground as if they could still hear Joran's voice drifting in the wind, bringing a warmth that never truly disappeared.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
All right, let's go find Belle and Wise.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new Eridu.
Huh, the strongest AI? Then... Fairy on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You. You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, Odium Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
It's still far from enough.
For a big corporation, that's probably not enough. I understand.
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh, a number that big makes my ears ring.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. Now that's something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat.
Perfect. I trust Belle's taste. It's gotta be great. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Hold on!
Whoa.
Astra! Over here! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
What should we do now?
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.
Sorry, folks. We're on vacation today.
After a hearty meal, you sing karaoke with Astra and Evelyn. Still not satisfied, you will have a second meal. After parting ways with them, you return home. I feel like Astra and I are becoming good friends now, all thanks to you, Belle. I'm so full. My stomach, I can't even sit down. If you can sit down, then lie. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it. Exit special episode. If you can sit down, then lie down and sleep. Today was really fun, sweet dream wise. After a long, satisfying sleep. Oh, that's it. Alright. To end this video, let's try and pull her. So let's end this video with a pull. No luck. I got a bad feeling, man. Yeah. Oh, please. Only got few pull left. One more. Oh, please. Please be Astra, please. Last pull, please.